Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today WTF is Dire Alliance Horror. And happy Halloween out there to everybody, and this is a special horror game for today, so Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. Dire Alliance Horror. Ooh. Dire Alliance Horror. This could be the start of a line of games from Dire Alliance. Ooh. Well, here's the horror one, the first. And it's a double feature, so there's like two Kickstarters in one, although the second Kickstarter here is minis that you can put into the game to update its components. So they tie in nice. But if you actually want just a set of minis, then you can get them too, which is good because this is Blacklist minis and Blacklist games coming together. Now, Blacklist games, you might know them from a lot of games. Let's have a look at their whatnot. Here we go. They've got, Blacklist minis, did the fantasy series. This was very popular. 16,000 backers going for fantasy minis. They did the Hour of Need, the comic book game, Alter Quest, the dungeon crawler, Brook City. I can't really remember Street Masters Aftershock, but that's an expansion anyway for the Street Masters line, and they did a martial arts one at the beginning. So anyway, Brook City, big Kickstarter, and Alter Quest was a big one, and Hour of Need was a big one too. So, they've got some interesting games from Kickstarter. I definitely give them midware rating. But the mini quality is obviously a massive improvement here due to Blacklist minis coming in. You see the quality here on this video. Now, it's completely busted for its go. We've got getting up there was 3,000 backers now. Really, really good for the team. Props to them. And as we go down, there's a lot to see. Now, it's even calling the miniature box Horror Series 1, so there could be more horror game minis coming out from this team. It's fairly interesting that they're doing this. And so yeah, it's like they're going to be doing lots of different miniature lines with the looks of it. Now, the actual board game here is a tactical miniature game, which has a few interesting things, including line of sight mechanics, and the faction that you play is really kind of interesting too. So there's quite a lot going on here. It's basically a deck building strategic on a map game, tactical. We shall see. Now, anyway, you can get the base game at $50. It does say this is an exclusive price, so we don't know what the retail is going to be. But you get a stack of villain cards and lots of leader cards. You get quite a lot here. And 4 heroes. They've got 5 their own cards. They have their own deck, essentially. And the hero classes here, it's showing off the Exorcist. And one of the Exorcist cards here, his wooden stakes. So, it's highly thematic abilities with each of the classes. And you've got the individual factions here. The Shroud, the Griefers, just can spot that underneath. And they have their own, you might say, army of minions, the factions. So now the board is double layered, dual layered, double-sided. There we go, double-sided. The actual minion cards are, how you're going to extend your deck, because you are deck building here, and got some interesting custom dice. Hopefully these will get maybe, hopefully there's a stretch goal to make these a little bit more interesting, because they're just kind of, I don't know, translucent would be nice. Just something extra. They just look like they're ready to get an upgrade pass. So does the minion bag. Looks like that could get an upgrade pass, but we'll see how it goes. And a heap of tokens here, and most of these tokens you can see are miniature pictures here that there'll be a mini for it if you go for the double Kickstarter pledge. Now, it has been unlocking, leaders, villains, hero cards, a new faction, lots of stuff is going. We'll have a look at them as we go down. We can see some of the minis that are coming in here. Now 70 for the minis. Just goes to show you how much extra minis costs to a board game. So 70 and 50, that's 120, and the double pledge is 109. So you make an $11 saving coming in here with the complete horror pledge. And happy Halloween to you if you're watching this on the day the video goes live on the Saturday, of course. Now the Countess is looking lovely. I do like the minis. The one thing I'm not too keen on is the base. If you're not going to build the base up, then do a translucent base so we can see the board. I'm just not. I'll always not be a fan of these plain bases. So hopefully they can work on this. They're supposed to be a miniature company here. Anyway, November 2021, that's my criticism of the minis, is that the minis themselves, though, look great. I love how the faces are looking, detailed across the body. And Asna here looks very cool, like him. Ellis here, great facials that they've been doing. They do a good work. I like the wolf. Everything's looking cool about the minis apart from the base. Now, when it comes down here to the set of minions, I'm not too happy about this, and you'd have to paint them to make them look differently. I just don't like custom copy-paste minis. And you're getting 5 of the same. I wish it was, just a different shape, and, they're all looking similar. Why can't you have a female experimenter and a female bearer and a male caretaker? Why have you... you don't have to do much to change them up. But hey, Butcher's here. He's looking great, but there's 5 of them. And there's 5 of all these, so... Gravestones, though, these are quite good. These are going to be going down on the board, so you're getting some board furniture. And you get some ghosts here, some devoted, and yes, they're looking good, but they're copy-paste, so yeah, some sated vampires, ooh. Base rings, though, because you're going to be hiring these for your team. And let's get down to the stretches. Now, this is a bit of a strange one here, as you're getting to see pictures. Now, these pictures here are going to be made into minis, and we'll see that as we go down. So this bit's a little bit strange that they've got this here. I like these Weeping Deaths, though. This is another furniture piece for the board, and yeah, let's keep going down. You notice that it looks like you're going to get 2 boxes plus 2 stretch goal boxes. So if you go full pledge here, you're going to get 4 boxes, which is funny. And the stretch goals are kind of going together. As you see here, it unlocks Irving for a new leader, then it unlocks the mini, the next 5k on, and lock and step like this as we go down. And you get all, you get the villain or the hero, and then you get the mini. And then you get some furniture. So it's stretching it all nicely. And so far down the page, we've not even seen what the different factions are. We've not seen what the heroes are in detail. And we've not seen what the other side of the board looks like, because it's dual-sided. So there is that to actually look at. So, and now we're already down at the add-ons for the other line of minis that they've done. They're adding you get some extra dice here, but again, they just look like they could do with another pass. Rounded corners, though, and we don't know how big the dice are. A little bit of misnomer here. And the Count here, he looks like is an additional leader. He may have been a early bird or something. It should that'll probably clear it up somewhere in the FAQ. Why this guy's an add-on, but he's probably an early bird. The Count. Now, so there's two modes. The battle mode is your PvP, so competitive. And there is one called the raid mode, which is co-op or solo. You can do that. The enemy faction has an AI control, and and there's lots of cards for different scenarios to set it up. And yeah, you're going to be getting weapons, you're going to be getting upgrades to your skills. There's lots to love about this game if you like your skirmish. And horror there, rulebook. You got the simulator battle mode here, and the raid mode also, so you can check that out if you like. Got some good reviews of the game. Give you an example of how it runs. I wish we could see it with the minis though. It's not ready yet. You know, you've got the official video here, and it's just Tabletopia. They've not got an actual board they can film in their own studio, which is a bit of a shame, because it'd be nice to see the minis on the board, especially with like the tree furniture and the gravestones and all that stuff. What we can spot here though, if I just make it a bit bigger, come on, go bigger. You're not going to go bigger. Close. What's it doing? Over here you can see the scenario board. You get how to set up the board when you go in. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Alright. Now, so we're down at the team already. We're at the end of it. They're using expensive Quartermaster logistics, which is a bit of a shame, because you know Quartermaster like to charge $100 depending on the region, for all regions. Have you ever seen 60 from them? So if you go for double pledge, it says between 75 and 120, and you pretty much know it's going to be expensive. Like Amazon are doing delivery shipping now between Canada, Mexico and USA. This is a new shipping company. I don't know why these companies are just resting on their laurels and using it. One company to have their shipping with. It is very lazy. Alright, so we've gone down the page and we've not seen the other side of the board. We've not... Oh! What's all that about? We have not seen the different factions. We've not seen the different cards. We've not seen stuff, basically. This is a problem with the Kickstarter page, and it's probably because not only have you got two Kickstarters concurrently going on the one page, but and there's only 3 updates, and it's then the updates is when, instead of talking about scenarios, this is where they need to talk about the factions and the stuff you're not showing, and the heroes, the villains, all the special cards they get. This is the stuff we need to see in the updates. The FAQ is you know, they're asking for the scale of the minis. Why is this not on your Kickstarter? Why does it have to come in the FAQ? What's the minis made out of? Are the minis pre-assembled? Oh, they're 28 mil. Come on, they don't... yeah. And, yeah, so the day one backer, it says the free gift. Doesn't mention what the gift is here, but... I'm guessing it's just the Count, the $5 mini. So anyway, the game still has stuff to do to get me on board. I really want to see more that you're not showing on your main page. It looks like it's been... I don't know, are you going to unlock it? I mean, 17 days to go. It should have been updated by now. It should be on your main page. The amount of people that come on, don't look at the video and just come down the page. They want to be introduced to the factions because, like, the hero, the Exorcist, is a fascinating hero class. Show me that class. Show me the cards. You're just missing this out. It should be, as you come down here, you should see it. Oh, we need to see more of it. Please explain the heroes and explain the villains, and let's see the other side of the board. I think once we see all that, I think it will go from bubbling with excitement to boiling with excitement, and suddenly it will open up and show you how great a game it is. But at the minute, we just can't see that. So, yeah, I think there's stuff they can do yet on the Kickstarter. There's 17 days to go, so definitely worth getting a reminder on it. And if I get 100 views on the video, I'll come back the day before the end and explain all the stretch goals and updates, and hopefully we'll get what I'm asking and I can recommend it then. Because at the minute, still needs more to do. So do I recommend it? Not yet. Stick a reminder on it, and we'll see near the end. So yeah, keep your eye on the channel. If this breaks 100 views, I will do a second video on it. And then we'll see if it's worth a backing. Well, whatever you're doing for Halloween, leave down in the comments a recommended horror movie. I'll give you my recommendation now, and it's Cabin in the Woods, an amazing horror, which is where you think it's lit cliche at the beginning, then it turns into sci-fi, then it rolls back into horror, and it keeps you guessing what the heck is going on. Cabin in the Woods. Amazing game. Well, anyway, whatever you're doing on Halloween, I hope you have a great event. Don't get too scared. I hope you don't get the willies. Woo-hoo-hoo. Or maybe you want that. And all that good stuff. So yeah, put a recommendation in the chat for me, please. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy. So you take care, stay safe, and bye-bye. Bye-bye for now.